Hi there. I hope you're doing fine. I hope your day was good today. I have a couple of stories that I think we should read together. So the OP here is 29 male. My parents didn't see that my wife, 28, has a big heart and has an awesome personality or how beautiful she is. All they saw was that she was deaf. I asked them how ignorant can they be. They argued that she will pass her disability on to any children we have. Long story short, they said they won't accept her into the family. I said, then you aren't accepted in ours, and any children we have, they aren't going to know about them. Jessie cried when I reluctantly had to tell her why they weren't attending our wedding. I hated them more for that. Only my sister, 29, came and she the only one I speak to, but I haven't spoken or seen my parents since. We now have twins, a boy and a girl. They are both hearing. My sister came to visit and said our parents found out about them and asked her to ask me and Jessie if they can meet them. I immediately shut that down, told my sister to remind them they rejected Jessie first and they can fuck off. My sister later texted and said they both want to apologize. I said it's too late. I told Jessie about the request. She said maybe we can reconsider and take it slow. My friend said it can be the healing and closure I need. I don't know if I want it. I don't know if they are wanting to see our children because they found out they are hearing. I don't know if I'm being selfish and only thinking about how I feel. Am I the asshole? I don't think so. I mean, anybody would feel bad if your partner is rejected for something they cannot control, and especially the reason being that oh, she might pass it down to your children is kind of whack. So this is the second story. Last week I made a big batch of homemade pasta and saved the leftovers in the fridge. I even labeled the container with my name so it was clear it was mine. I was looking forward to having it for lunch a few days later. But when I opened the fridge, the container was empty. I asked my friend if she had eaten it and she admitted she did without asking me first. When I told her I was disappointed and asked if she could at least pay me back or buy me new food, she acted like I was being unreasonable. She shrugged and said I was hungry and you never eat leftovers anyway. I explained that just because I don't always eat my leftovers right away doesn't mean she gets to take them without permission. She got defensive and accused me of being too dramatic and controlling. I'm not asking for much, just basic respect for other people's belongings, especially when it comes to food. But apparently, that's a lot to ask from people. I 100% get what she means. I don't know, I think that those are such unreasonable reasonings that people give of, oh, you never eat it anyway. What if, okay, I don't eat it always. I wanted to eat it now, and that's very reasonable because that was my food. People need to change, people need to grow some manners, if that's possible to grow even. So, here is the third story. Both my kids are in college. Through my teaching job, my kids can attend my private college, which is 55K plus tuition for free, or one of our exchange colleges for close to free. My kids don't like any of the colleges in the list, including mine. My ex-wife is proposing that it is fair to pay the amount of our state's college tuition plus room and board, though they could live at home if they attended there. The cost is 30K per kid, which means 30K each for my ex and I. 30K is over a third of my annual salary. My ex has already told the kids that this is a done deal. I will pay, she said, whatever you decide to pay, and she will somehow take care of the rest. So clearly, the expectation is if I'm not a total D, that I will split it half and half. She makes less than I do. I don't want to pay any of it. I stuck with this job in part for the benefits, the tuition benefits specifically. I also don't want to say, okay, I'll pay 5k per kid per year because they could be going for free and they chose not to, because then I'm the asshole. But am I the asshole? Help. I feel like a stingy jerk, but I would really like to have some boundaries. By the title of it, I thought, what a jerk. He does not want to send his kids to college, but I don't know. I don't know why would anybody choose to spend money when I obviously don't know what college is it or how everything is, but I think I would just go, me personally would just go to the private college that's like covered free of cost because of a parent. I don't know, not the asshole, that's all. Not the asshole. Okay, so this is the fourth story. My mom lost custody of me, 17 male, when I was 7. Her and my dad were divorced. She was flaky about stuff with me, like helping with homework or picking me up from school. Then she met her husband who had a criminal record, drugs, and assault. After they got married, she tried to deny dad his custody time and wouldn't let me go back to dad until a judge ordered that I be put in dad's custody. Dad called the police and they went to the house, tried to make mom surrender custody, and they wouldn't. And because the police didn't want any violence, they just logged every time she refused to give me over. Her husband was also arrested in front of me when she was refusing to let me see dad. At the end of it all, it was decided that I should stay in dad's custody. Mom was given visitation briefly when I was 12, but that was cut short because she tried to make me leave with her and had to be removed from the place we used to meet at. Then 18 months ago, she got visitation back again and she is keeping it now. It started with 3 hours once a month, then it turned into going to her house for a few years. Hours, I am so sorry. And then to an overnight. It's still one overnight, but I stay from 6 p.m. to 4 p.m. the next day. And yeah, this was agreed at my age with me not wanting to go. The judge ordered family therapy for me and her for several months too, but we are finished now. I'm counting down until my birthday when I can leave her behind and just never go back. And it's closer to my birthday. I probably refuse to go because we won't make it to court in time. So anyway, the point of my post, my mom and her husband need help feeding the kids they have together. 4 kids under 10. And they got food from this charity once a week, plus whatever they can buy. And sometimes if they can get stuff out of food banks, mom knows I have a part-time job and that live good at dad's house, and she asked me to help them with food. She said I could buy stuff or share what I get at dad's or whatever, but they struggle and we are a family. I told her we are not, and they're not my problem. She told me that their kids aren't getting as much there as they should, and they take all the help they can get. And she told me they are my siblings, whether I know them or not, and why don't I help them at least? I asked her why I would help any of them when I want nothing to do with them. I said she should have been a better mom if she wanted me to care, and married a better guy if she wanted me to give a fuck about him. My mom texted me after I went to dad's, and she texts like once a day now, telling me to at least think of the kids and how we are still a family, even if I'm angry about the stuff that happened. By the way, I know the kids are innocent and that they are related to me, but I don't feel any sibling connection or love. If mom had never won visitation, I would have chosen not to ever meet them or have a relationship. Am I the asshole? I don't know why kids are being put in such places. I'm not really sure what age. Oh, sorry, he's 17. So I don't know. You're asking a 17-year-old kid who works a part time. So I'm not really sure if that money is going to be so much. I don't know. Maybe she should get a part time job, or maybe should have taken better care of the kid. Sorry. I think that's all for today. 4 stories are pretty good, I think. Now, hopefully it is. I think we'll meet tomorrow. Speak tomorrow. Don't come meet me. I'm joking. But yeah, till then, take care and bye bye. Tata.